What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Mystical Conversations, where I will just sit anywhere and enjoy the time of the sun. Since it is coming into summer here in New Zealand, I will be enjoying the sun, I will be enjoying the views, and I will just sit here and go on the randomest runs for about 10-15 minutes, and then that gets posted, and then we're away, and it's a-okay. Maybe there might be some things that I will talk about in sometime in the future, or sometime future in this episode. So what do I mean by future? I mean future, sometimes in the future of videos, or sometimes in the future of the episode. So this is only episode 1. Episode 1 has occurred on November 6th, which is a fantastic day to start because it is nice and sunny outside. But like I said, I will just be sitting anywhere and enjoying a conversation with you guys. And like I said, if you go over to my personal Instagram, because that's where I post a lot of things. I used to have Instagram that I used to use for you guys, but I can also do that. I can do that. Maybe it could be called just mystical. I'll look at that after today's episode. But I am making a popsicle table, and now this is only one. This is trial 2. This is the second time I'm doing this, so obviously it's not going to be perfect, but it's the second try. Like I said, nothing of this is going to be perfect, but this ended up turning out better than my first one that I made. There's some glue residue there. And obviously that's not straight, but this is the second time. And I'm also making, if you're ever here in New Zealand and you go to the lake, you see these kinds of tables, or even at parks. So that's what I'm making there. Yeah, overall, I'm making something different, and I'm bringing it to the channel. No matter if that's via showing you guys how I make it, or just showing you guys what it's all about. But like I said, today's episode is just about me sitting and having conversations about anything. Like I literally could go back there and go grab my table again. But do I want to? Do I want to sit and talk about that for a solid 5 minutes? Explain how I made it, explain why I'm doing it? Maybe I could, maybe I won't. But at the end of the day, I am making those coasters as well. I just need to get the right tools before someone comes back and says that I'm doing this wrong, I'm doing that wrong, I'm doing a bunch of things wrong, which could be wrong, but I don't have the right tools for my necessity and everything that I need. And obviously, if I don't have the right tools, I can't be making the right things happen. So if I don't have the right type of tools, then that is my mistake. But cost of living and stuff is actually really quite hard. And here in New Zealand, money is a tight situation, just like in many different countries. But I'm not here to talk about economy and how bad the country is and how bad other countries are. I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to debate these things. I am here to have a civil conversation about a popsicle table. So that just pops into my head, and I'll talk about it and the reason why I'm doing it, and the backstory why I'm doing it, the front story to what I want to do and what I want to proceed in the future, and different types of things like that. So it all depends. If you guys support the journey, you guys can come here and come over to Mystical Conversations and have a mystical time. Now, this is the second time I am making this, so it may seem a little bit odd to why there is a little bit of messed up things here, and why there's glue residue everywhere. But the reason why that is because of what I have done here. What I have done here is it's made out of popsicle sticks. Now if you can't see, the logo to the popsicle sticks are there. You can kind of. Yeah, the popsicle sticks are here. So that's why the popsicle logo, and to verify that they are popsicle sticks, because not many people are going to believe that. But, well, and it's also there. So obviously it does have much more on it. You guys can't really read that because I'm using the front camera rather than the back camera. So the front camera is quite poor doing things. But that's my second attempt, but I'm getting more and more and more. So the backstory to why I'm doing that is because I like arts and crafts. And if you like arts and crafts, maybe this could be the channel for you, and this is a channel for my upcoming projects. What I'm doing, maybe merch. I'm not too sure, I need people to help me with merch. And my friends don't want to help me. Anyway, my friends are busy. But if I want to make merch, I want to make it mystical, not Badger, nothing like that. I want to completely cut out the Badger, because Badger gaming, Badger videos, that's a little bit too, or Badger streams, that's a bit too overwhelming. So if I had mystical conversations on the top left, that's going to be perfect. That's going to be excellent for me. On the back, mystical conversations with the logo. You know how easy that's going to be, rather than trying to get a Badger picture, do this, do that. But back to the popsicle table. I'll talk about that. The reason why I'm doing that is because not only do I like arts and crafts, I also like to be creative. I like to express my creativity. And I don't want to do that based on what I think I want to do. I just don't want to be stuck on the coasters, which I do have one back there. I just don't want to be stuck on the coasters. I want to eventuate to something different. I want to learn new skills so I can bring it to the internet, so I can bring it to people that want to try these things. I want to inspire people. I want to inspire people to do what they should do. And if you have plenty of free time like I do, maybe this could be the chance for you guys to also do what you want to do, expressing your things. Express. So I just don't want to be limited. I don't want to be limited to coasters. I want to be doing other things. This isn't straight either. This wood is thick. This wood is thicker than thick. This is thick, like with 300 C's in it. This wood is super thick. Look at this wood compared to that wood. Nobody can complain. That's why I've left it out here, because it's crooked. It's not my best project, and everything about it just throws me off a bunch. What I personally think about it is not the best. Maybe you guys have different opinions. Maybe you guys like it more. Maybe you guys like it less. I don't know. But what I do know is that popsicle tables takes less work. Doing popsicle sticks tables is less work. You can see the glue, you see no nails. Just paint, varnish and stain and send away. That's all you need. I'm making a bench, varnish that, send it away. It's easy to make. It's not that I don't want to make it. It's not that coasters are like, I don't want to make coasters anymore. I still want to make those things or cups. But let's work on the easier things first before we get to the more advanced. Because by the time we get to the more advanced, it's harder to get through. The more advanced things takes time, takes practice, takes a lot of different things, takes more professional tools than just popsicle stick. This popsicle stick table, just to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10 popsicle things to make this an accomplished thing. That's all you need. Super glue, like PVA wood glue, it sticks in there. It's nice and sturdy, because I stuck a lot. Maybe a bit messy, but nothing a little bit of paint and varnish and stain can't come over. So the backstory to why I like arts and crafts. I want to be creative. I want to express my creativity to people that may want to do the same thing as this. So I can't just sell them and people like, let's go have a personal meeting. I want to go worldwide. So if you have free time like I do, definitely get into something like this or just as easy. Start becoming a DIYer. Start doing things around the house. If you've got a hole in the wall, maybe you have ways to patch it up with a same color painted paper, away you go. Or you want to do something around the house but you don't know what. Maybe you have a bunch of popsicle sticks lying around, ice block sticks lying around. You have a bunch of these different things, you have no use for them, and you think that I can inspire you for doing that. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You can make many different things. You could see me doing a table, you could see me doing a park bench, you could see me doing lots of different things. So if this inspires you, this may be the channel for you. But yeah, if I can inspire people, that is like free time, inspire people. You have nothing to do, you have a bunch of popsicle sticks lying around. You know, you can just do things around the house. My job, I want to inspire people. I want to inspire young ones too that want to get into this type of thing. So this channel will be not just for adults, but it's also for children that are growing up and they want to do different things. They want to become arts and crafts. They want to do things like this. And it's pretty easy to make. You just glue all of these together with a little thing underneath the bottom. And then this piece here, you glue that there as well, and then so these sticks can be held on. I can do a further explanation, just as a short little video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video because it truly does help me out a lot. And yeah, peace.